A home to begin a new life, building a better future for Ukrainian children. After Russia attacked Ukraine on February 24th, one of the groups of the population most affected by the war was children and parents caregivers in family-type children's houses. They were forced to leave places in their residence.
Нам хотелось очень много деток. И также и сложилось, что у нас была одна дочь. Мы создались сначала как приемная семья, это изначально идет приемная семья. Вот мы в 9 прошли курсы, и буквально там приемной семьей мы побыли недолго, и наши дети предложили: мам, давай заберем еще 2 деток с интерната, и мы забрали, и получились, детский дом семейного типа. После мы добавились еще 3 детками, еще 3 детками, и еще 3 детками. И так мы такая семья.
Look at statistics on FTCHs in Ukraine. As of July 1st, 2022, family-type children's houses 1,320, adopted children 9,236. After Dnipropetrovsk, the biggest quantity of family-type children's homes were located in Kharkiv. As we can see, the number of adopted children by region directly correlates with the amount of FTCHs in each region. Regional features of relocation of FTCHs due to military actions. Wishing to protect life and health of children from wartime dangers, parents caregivers were forced to relocate to the safer regions. Intensification of hostilities in the southern and eastern regions of Ukraine. Constant missile and artillery shelling and bombing. Occupation of West territories by the Russian invaders. Relocation of FTCH to other regions of Ukraine was carried out from the territories of 9 regions: Donetsk, Kharkiv, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, Kherson, Mykolaiv, Chernihiv, Sumy, and Dnipropetrovsk. Total 2,012 children and 551 family-type children's houses were evacuated. Number of children accommodated by the regions. Condition of family-type children's houses that were evacuated. Only one family-type children's house remained undamaged.
Мы узнали о нашем доме 27 августа. Мне позвонили ночью в 4 утра. Мужа сестра, они недалеко от нас живут. И сказали, что мы не знаем, как сказать вам, но дом горит. Это был кошмар. И когда я вошла в группу по Вайберу и увидела, какой-то человек снимал это пламя, мое сердце загорело.
Problems of family-type children's houses during wartime. Even before the full-scale invasion of FTCH had to solve urgent problems and socialize a big number of children. After February 24th and the start of active military actions, the situation in their regions deteriorated. Now the focus point is not welfare, but survival. Common problems which children and parents caregivers encounter are quite varied. The most frequently encountered housing problem is inadaptability of the houses. Some displaced FTCHs live in hotels and are not able to have a normal lifestyle. Due to a large number of FTCHs being relocated, not all authorities have enough resources to track relocation and provide. Now there is information only about 76% of displaced FTCHs. Many parents caregivers have not yet restored lost documents, and this makes receiving state benefits impossible. The absence of a unified register and the issue of agreements with communities is also a problem. Information-related issues. Due to the lack of comprehensive information, the displaced people are disoriented as to the prospects of life in another city. A lack of knowledge of some parents' caregivers on their rights and the rights of adopted children. Material issues. The state does not have enough resources to help and take into account all the families. The special programs have been adopted and are being implemented in some communities, but they do not take into account the specifics of those FTCHs that were relocated from dangerous regions. There are known facts when FTCHs did not receive adequate children benefits during the war. Infrastructure issues. The situation with receiving social and humanitarian aid is grave. There is no possibility to place their children in local educational institutions. Social issues. Some families are left alone with the problem of ensuring the safety of children during war, and especially into the territories where hostilities are taking place. The need to adapt to unusual living conditions in a new location and an unfamiliar environment is frightening. Losing one's usual environment causes significant discomfort. Children and parents caregivers in FTCH, like most Ukrainians, feel a sense of confusion, and they need the qualified help of experts and psychologists.
Я всегда детям говорила, что дом – это крепость. Семья – это куда вернуться можно и в тяжелое время, и в радостное время. Это где ты защищен. Это там, где счастье.
FTCH need attention and help.
Я смогла бы полюбить новый дом, потому что дом – это как человек, его тоже нужно опекать, за ним нужно ухаживать, то есть его нельзя так просто взять и относиться к нему как к ненужной вещи.
Свой новый дом я смогу полюбить, но в старом у меня осталась частичка моей любви.
The project helps to get an emergency integrated response. The goal of our project is to improve the life of FTCHs in Ukraine despite the wartime. We will construct new family-type children's houses for displaced people in safe locations within Ukraine. It's necessary to strengthen the system of alternative family care. The main activity of the project will identify the most vulnerable group of the population. We'll construct a new house for such FTCHs. This way will help children have a better life. We already have a working group for coordination and high-quality implementation of the project. We carried out monitoring of the FTCH displaced from military conflict zones and developed recommendations for family-type children's houses. A modern and cozy architectural plan for the houses was developed. All houses are safe during war and contain shelter. Architectural plan of the house. Large space, children's playgrounds and green lawns. This is what awaits the children from FTCHs. Bright children's room with everything necessary for a comfortable life. A kitchen that can help feed the whole family. A wardrobe and a bedroom that will help adults organize their lives and relax. A living room for the best evenings together. The memoranda were signed with territorial communities regarding the allocation of 60 land plots for the construction of houses. The draft of future memorandums was developed as well. The United Territorial Communities, UTCs, are participants in the memorandum. There are a lot of UTC offered their lands.
Фастівська міська територіальна громада прийняла рішення про участь в проєкті будівництва 2 дитячих будинків сімейного типу та виділити земельні ділянки, тому що, на наше переконання, це дуже важливий проєкт, адже зараз дуже велика кількість внутрішньопереміщених осіб потребують підтримки. Ми запропонували саме ці земельні ділянки, тому що вони розташовані дуже близько біля лісу і нашої річки Унава. Дітям буде тут комфортно, безпечно, адже в пішій доступності є школа, дитячий садочок, дитячі і спортивні майданчики. Ми переконані, що це ідеальне місце для розвитку дітей. Місто Фастів комфортне для проживання саме родинами, адже тут функціонують дитячі гуртки при закладах освіти, культури, спорту, мистецького спрямування. Тому ми переконані, що ці родини, які оселяться в дитячому будинку сімейного типу, стануть повноцінними членами нашої громади, і всі фастівчани будуть їм допомагати.
What activities have been carried out by the working group? Step 1. A construction plan was developed that just needs to be implemented. Obtaining permits and planning procurement. Construction of buildings in strict compliance with state building regulations and labor protection requirements. And finally, the transfer of newly built houses to new owners, FTCHs that will fill the houses with children's laughter. Step 2. The last step is to strengthen the system of alternative family care and place orphans and children without parental care in a family environment. PU Donbas, together with UNICEF, will strengthen the child protection system at the local level.
Я очень хочу, чтобы из этого старого дома появился новый.
Provision of qualified social workers for day-to-day support of family-type children's houses. As a result, the damage to the most vulnerable group of Ukrainian children from the war is minimized, and a normal life will start. All you need is housing with decent living conditions and access to a strong and supportive child protection system at the local level. We can help to start a new life. Supporting FTCH is really important for a happy childhood and our future.